Good morning. How's everybody? I'm still stuffy, but I'm getting there, I think. My doctor told me that this can take 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm like, don't bother with the medication because the medication isn't going to change much. And I'm just going to finish it out because this is day 11 for me, and I still sound horrible. But how is it? How is everybody? How's everybody doing? I've missed you. It's been interesting for sure. But I said I would do a moon reading, and I'm still going to do it even though the full moon is past because these energies are still with us because the full moon energies do hang out for a few days. I didn't make any moon water this time or get my crystals in the windows because I was dog sitting, so I'll run them in water today. But I do have some messages that I want to read to you. Ann Tucker, again, go listen to her. She channels directly with the angels, and she's got some good stuff for us. So let's get started. Emotions are running very, very high right now. And I know this because I see it in people. And I just, when talking with people and whatnot, there's just very heightened discussions. Let's just put it that way. Because a lot of people are going through some contemplation right now, and they're looking at things that they've done in their life, and they're actually kind of, let's say, disappointed in themselves because they keep running on the same hamster wheel and they keep doing those same things. And instead of moving forward and getting out of that funk that they're in, they're looking at it now and going, okay, insanity, right? What is the definition? Keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. It's not gonna happen, right? Well, what does it mean? It means boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? It's so hard, you guys. I put out a pretty raw trigger warning video, a few days ago and laid some stuff out there for you guys. And I had to set boundaries for myself because I knew that if I didn't, things would just continue the same. And, it's a tough thing. And sometimes you really have to meditate for a long period of time or, talk with a therapist or somebody, to figure it out. We all should go to therapy, I'm sorry, with somebody. Because unless you have an outlet like journaling or meditation or something, you just keep it bottled in, and eventually when it boils up, it all comes out. And then the receiver of that, not so great. You know what I'm saying? And then you look like an asshole. And then it just, speak your mind, people. But there is a way to do it kindly. There is a way to do it that, you don't have to be such an ass about everything. Because right now, it is a time for healing. That's what you should be feeling in your heart. As you go into this new year, get yourself a journal if you don't have one. I've got like 5. But start writing down some of those negative thoughts that you have for yourself. Start writing some of those things and getting them on paper and looking at the patterns that you have. It's the only way that you get out of it, or the things that you keep thinking about. Because you do have people that are still going to come up against you and try and stop you and, bring up things from 15, 20 years ago that, oh, you did this. Well, I live in today. I don't live into then. I didn't repeat the behavior. The behavior is no longer happening. I have apologized. If you don't accept my apologies, well, there's not much I can do about it. But they're still gonna, because it's the only thing that they have. Because they've seen the change in you, and they've seen you walk away from things that they never thought that you would. And I will say this again. Family is the people who have loyalty, trust, and integrity with you. Family blood does not, that means you're related. Family is the people who know how to support you. And no matter what happens, they're there to support you. But it's also your job to make sure that you're not taking advantage of that. How many mothers I have seen that, have, drug and or alcohol addicted children, and have been there and could never walk away. It's a tough one. I would never want to be in my situation. I am so happy. My children, straight and narrow kids, barely drink, barely anything, didn't go down the road that I did, for a lot of years. And at the end of the day, I'm grateful that I didn't head in that direction. Honestly, I say this a lot. If I wouldn't have had children, I'd probably be dead. God knows what I would have gotten into. And I'm grateful every day for, Spirit and God for saving me and showing me that, I am worth something, no matter what other people think. And I don't really care anymore what other people think. So, but the beautiful part of it is you do have protection around you. You need to call back your power, cut the cords at soul retrieval. And I always say that nighttime when you go to bed, right before you fall asleep, call back your energy, everything that you've, put out for the day, call it back to yourself so that it can be reprogrammed into you, and let go of the things that no longer serve you, and or if you did something, ho'oponopono, I am sorry, and get it out there so that the universe, can take it for you. But it's healing is a hard journey, and it never ends, you guys. It just gets easier because you realize, the things that you've been doing, that you've been sabotaging yourself and then taking it out on other people. It's asking you to step out of your comfort zone. I've got something that's nagging at me, and I might do it. We'll see, Keep getting emails, keep getting things. But it's one of those things where, step out of your comfort zone, do something different. Quit sitting in this, oh, poor me, poor this happened again. Oh, did you know that blow up so-and-so, said this about me again? And did you know that... Sorry about that, guys. Phone call came in. Disruption. And it was a scam, likely. But these are not people that you need in your life. These are not people that are there to help you in your life. These are people teach you things and for you to move on. Because we are creating heaven on earth. It's happening. There is going to be a mind, set shift in a lot of people and just how they see things and how the world is operating, and the corrupt evil that has been going on. I've said it a million times over. Quit filing your federal taxes. Keep your money. Claim exempt. Quit giving that government your money. Pay your state taxes. Just don't pay the federal government anymore. Let them come after you. Let them show you where it says that we're supposed to be paying them taxes. I'm sorry, it's something I'm going to keep preaching. Because there are adjustments that are required with everybody. Excuse me. And we need to look at ourselves, and what those adjustments are. And again, here they go, trying to keep me from speaking because it's truth. Us light workers that are out here that are trying to help others see, a lot of the things that have been going on. But all you really need to do is start taking accountability for you and your actions and not worry about anybody else. Let them worry about themselves. You worry about you, okay? And to bring love. Great statement I posted out there today. Love is not transactional. Love is not a business. Many people were raised that love is if you do this, I'll do that. That is not love. Love is selfless. Love is giving. Love is unconditional. Love shows people that you can be trusted. That's what love is. And where are you being called to journey to? What is life looking like for you? Lots of places in this world. Just got my passport covers coming in the mail. Exciting stuff. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Work towards something. I don't have the money. I hear you all. I hear it. If you want it bad enough, you're going to do something about it. Otherwise, you're just making excuses for it. Because a win-win forecast is going to happen. But you got to have the right mindset. And you got to make those adjustments for yourself. And if you're not making those adjustments for yourself, what's going to happen? I had a friend. I don't know how many times it's gone round and round. Maybe this time it sticks, maybe this time it doesn't. But the self-sabotage is where it's starting to show. And it sucks because I've been there. Nobody could have told me 7, 8 years ago what I was doing to myself. I had to live through it. I had to live through those things so that I could come out on the other side of it and know that I made the different choices. I made the different changes. And did it take a while? Oh my gosh, yes. It didn't happen overnight, for sure. But because when you do that, what do you get? You get a 10 of cups with somebody, and you're fulfilled, and you're happy, and you get the love that you deserve because it's what you've been putting out. Because your soul family will be those people that'll support you without judgment. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. There are people out there who do think like you. You just got to find them. And know that the love that you're sharing, you're doing it unconditionally, and you're not because you want something back or you have an expectation or you have something that you need from them. Being kind is just a very easy way of showing people your love. Inner temple. You're binding yourself. You're in the initiation stages because there's going to be a big transformation for you. Energy is gaining momentum. The answers you need are coming. And show the world the real you. Quit hiding. I finally did. People can take it or not. It doesn't matter to me. I'm happy. And I know it shows to other people because people are, why you? Because I chose different. I chose me. Because you had the strength. Okay. Some of the messages from Ann Tucker. Society would rather not see things. They'd rather hide from it. And you also do that with yourself, they say. You know, you're hiding from it. You don't want to see, some countries they use as an example, build these walls for, the underprivileged and the people who have less, just so they wouldn't have to see it. Well, how is it helping? Oh, God. We can't ignore it any longer. Currently, there's 100 wars on this planet. Hundreds. It's a lot. Many of us have gone to places within ourselves to see, and also many who currently do it daily. People who work in hospice, people who work in hospitals, people who take care of the elderly. Those of us that have been in those roles know that we're giving back for a reason, and we see what goes on. And people that, all they do is go to make their money for the day, collect their money, and not give back, they're not truly seeing what the world is. Sharing all of who we are is called freedom. Owning yourself, good and bad, and talking about your wounds, which I have done, is called freedom. Because you're showing the world that you accept, yeah, I've done some bad things. That doesn't make me evil or unlovable, because I have. But what's happening is we're being forced to see ourselves. We will start to feel each other's energies easier, and you have to do your own healing. Soon, they say we might even be able to see the angels because the veil is getting very, very thin. And you are worthy of being able to do some of these things. We will still have free will, and there will be flashes of energy for everyone. having to face yourself. So, like when you get that sick feeling in your stomach or something's going on and you know you have a decision to make and you know the right decision, but you're thinking of doing the other one, don't do it. It's going to be swift. It's going to be quick. It's going to come back to you very, very quickly, and it's going to bite you in the ass. That's what the universe is trying to teach you right now. And there's more from her, but I haven't listened to it all, and she's got another one out there. So maybe in the next couple of videos, I'll be able to share some of that. But you guys, it's really taking accountability for yourself, knowing that nobody's going to do anything for you. No one's here to save you. Nobody is here to do those things. And if there's people that are doing that, what are they getting out of it? What is the price that you pay for that? What is the price you pay for a sugar daddy taking care of all of your stuff and everything for you? He's got control. That's what he's got. Or the husband that controls the money and everything and you get an allowance. I'm sorry. That's, unless you have a good understanding between you and you've had discussions about it, control is an evil thing. You don't own anybody. I don't care if you're married, been in a relationship for a long, long time. Nobody owns anybody. Everybody is free to do what they want. It's your consequences from your choices, though. Always remember that. If you lead with kindness, you're probably going to get kindness. People who are unhealed probably won't get that from them. But then you decide. Do you have the conversation? Do you stay within that, or do you move along? All right. Trinkets. Music, which I am going to go see some tomorrow because I have not been out anywhere. Kitty cat. Got 4 of them here again. Paw print, doggies, or kitties, or any kind of animal. They're some of your best saviors, you guys. Elephant for strength. Horsey, endurance. Turtle, slow but steady. And the angel wing. They're forever with you, forever present, forever wanting to help you get to that better place in your world. Call upon them. They'll answer you. But you have to be diligent. They want a relationship with you that it excites them as much as it would excite you. They want to talk to you every day. They want to be able to communicate with you. They're excited when somebody opens up and starts communicating with them. Start doing it. Those are where the answers lie. Those are the answers that you need. Not from everybody else down here. Yes, there's some that you can trust and you can have that community with. But there are people that will steer you the wrong way purposely because they know that you've got a shining light within you and they don't want it to shine. When you get good, you feel those energies and you can steer yourself away from them. So, I love you all so very much. I will get on tomorrow. We will do a 2024, see what we can figure out going into the new year. And I hope you have a fabulous day. Go do something for yourself. I'll see you soon.